Good morning, AP US students. It's week 3 and 4. Woohoo! We're going to start looking at our AP US History Canvas website for week 3 and 4. So let's begin right now. Okay, scrolling down, you'll see our assignments for the next 2 weeks. And you have links to each one of them, beginning with this video and your first essay. So you're going to have 2 essays and then some easy reading guides and then some more difficult reading guides. After that, we're going straight to the textbook, and it'll be matching our Morgan era. So the causes of the revolution, which you'll be all prepared for. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first essay. I'm going to click on day 12 essay, and it takes us to our spot. And I tell you what, it's going to say all this on the essay package. So I'm just going to download the essay package right now. And I should get this right here, enable editing, and I'm ready to go. So, question. You have only 2 choices left to you by the state of North Carolina for going back to school in 3 weeks. Either all the students will go back to classroom learning, or all students work remotely for the remainder of the school year. You may not choose 50-50. Well, I think some. No, you got to choose one or the other. Remember, I'm teaching you to be a lawyer. I think my client's not guilty. I don't want to hear the words I think. In my opinion, I believe. All that means your argument's weak. Or, it is just my opinion. You don't think a whole bunch of lawyers think their clients are guilty and get up there and say, my client is innocent. Well, that's what you need to do. So whichever side you're going to choose, that's what we're going to look at. Now let's take a look at our first thing. Our first step is a brainstorming sheet. Now, as AP students, I know what you've done. You've blown off outlines. You've blown off brainstorming. You don't do any of it. Hey, your essays are always better than the other students anyways. Not anymore. Student worth of salt would ever try to write an essay without first doing an outline. And to get to the outline, the first thing they're going to do is throw down everything that's in their head about the ideas. So that's what I need you to do. Fill out 2 lists. Number 1, reasons to go back to classroom learning. Number 2, reasons to go to 100% learning. By the time you finish these through your research on Google or whatever, you should be able to determine which side you want to come down on. I would choose the side you agree with. See, I'll zoom in here. I've given you an example. Let's take a look at it. You've brainstormed the terms older people, 70 median age of death. Death of kids below 16 is like 0.006%, whatever it might be. So I'm looking at this and I'm trying to take all these smaller facts and build them into 3 bigger ideas, 3 bigger categories I can put the supporting facts under. So one of mine might be, and it doesn't have to be, but it might be low health risk for kids. That might be one of my points if I'm arguing that we should go 100% classroom learning. Maybe if it was for 100% remote, I would have as my major topic the rapid spread of this disease. Who knows? I don't know what you're going to use. But you need to do some research. Okay? 3 parts to a topic sentence and 3 parts to a thesis statement. The same 3 parts almost. So let's take a look at those real quick. Number 1. You got to directly answer the question. The number 1 problem for AP students is they quickly read the question, think they know what it says, and they answer writing this huge essay, and it's not the right question. So pull apart the question. This is a very simple question. There's not much to pull apart, and directly answer the question. 1, do you think we should be 100% remote, or should we be 100% classroom? It's simple. The clearest reason all students, so once I say that, here's my sentence. The clearest reason all students should go back to classroom learning is the low health risk of COVID-19 for kids. So there's my low health risk for kids that first topic that I had. I directly answered the question, takes a position. I said we should go back to classroom learning. And my topic, you got to say the topic. Now, a lot of times in history essays, the topics will be economic, political, or social. So you better darn well say the word economic, political, or social. Here, I better darn well be saying low health risk. Okay? Now my 3 topic sentences. And now it's time to get my thesis. I told you they're pretty much the same. And take a look. Fully addresses the question, takes a position, exactly like the topic sentences. The only difference is here you got to provide 3 topics instead of 1. It's the only difference. Now, when we get further along in the course, there will be differences. But for right now, none whatsoever except for 3 versus 1 topic. Look at my example. It says, for this thesis statement, due to low health risk for kids, topic X and topic Y, whatever you came up with, all North Carolina students should go immediately back to classroom learning. Or if you did remote learning, you would say all students should stay at home for remote learning, whatever your position was. I did all 3 parts. I directly answered the question. I had 3 categories, 3 topics, and I took a position. So easy. Essays are so hard. They're the hardest thing there is. Essays are simple. It's outlines that's hard. Outlines. Nobody does outlines. Ladies and gentlemen, any college student is going to be doing an outline. You have to do an outline. If you don't do an outline, your essay will be CRAP. And if you can't spell that, get out of my course. If the outline's so hard, that means the essay is easy because you've already pretty much written the essay in your outline. So that's where you can actually say essays are easy. It's the outlines that are hard. But I've made this outline very simple for you. You have, I believe it is 20, let's find out, 23 sentences you must write. I have made it so simple. I've told you what each sentence you got to write. Oh my God, Naremore, you're crazy. At what you got to write here, of course, you're going to have your thesis statement. I ask for no more. English majors, calm down. No symbolism, no foreshadowing. We'll get there later. So quickly, simply, 1 sentence, first paragraph. Second paragraph, start with your topic sentence. So here's what an essay is. Tell them what you're going to prove. Prove it, and then your conclusion tells them what you just proved. So tell them what you're going to prove. And again, topic sentence is going to say, hey, I'm going to prove this one topic of this. Support it with a fact. Backs up your topic sentence. So my topic sentence was having to do with the low death rate for low health risk for kids. My supporting fact is that, was it 99.97% of all deaths are people over the age of 16. My interpretive commentary tells me why that proves this. Well, children aren't dying from COVID. They're barely getting sick, according to my facts here. Thus, we should go back to school. It's old people who should stay out of school. Talking about old people. Who said that? So topic 2, same thing. Topic 3, same thing. Conclusion. Here, I'm going to tell you, AP students, your conclusions are always going to be weak. And the reason is you're writing so fast, you shouldn't have much time to write a conclusion, and that's okay. Let's just, for right now, just say conclusion is taking your thesis and rewording it a little bit. That's all you need to do. Maybe throwing in a couple facts that you showed. Because I showed you that nobody under the age of 16 dies from COVID-19, blah, 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 blah. Once you're finished, go ahead and, with the outline, go ahead and put those 28 sentences together and complete your essay. Once you're finished, I want you to go ahead and sign up for a time slot, and we'll have a conference. Just sign up on that spreadsheet, and you and I will go over what you did wrong, what you did right, so that you can then head on to essay 2. Again, remember, text me, 910-470-2479, and I'll help you all I can. Have a great day, everybody.